Who do I think is going to win? I think Xolos Lazer has the edge tonight, but Fluffy Aimers have been just the most rabidly inconsistent team. Some games they show up like nobody's business. Some games it feels like they forgot to connect. One game recently they absolutely didn't connect and they just offered a forfeit. So you never really know what's going to happen with Fluffy Aimers. We have the knife round. Brett, last one standing for Fluffy Aimers versus 3 players for Xolos Lazer. It's going to be Zera with the kill on the end. So, Fluffy Aimers is going to be starting things off on the T side. A little bit of a quick timeout to start this one off. Perhaps a technical timeout. We're going to take a quick look at pings, and we do see one of the Fluffy Aimers players has disconnected. So, Slump going to be waiting just a moment for him to come back. I did get a little bit baited with the HLTV page because it initially showed that the coach would be playing for Fluffy Aimers, but we do have Sacrifice back. But we will begin the pistol. An interesting setup to start this one off. We've got 3 players on B, 2 on A. Not a single soul to watch mid for Xolos Lazer. Meanwhile, Fluffy Aimers sending 3 close to mid. Sacrifice going to go underpass to try and catch someone off guard. Danico in a position to maybe catch a rotation here. Just going to look for information. But a bit of a slow burn to start things off for Fluffy Aimers. Oh, this is going to be huge. Danico could catch a player on Cat if the back is shown. Slump, first one to go down. Now the execute to commence here for Fluffy Aimers. 4 versus 5 as they attempt to breach the A bomb site. Just checking everything. I mean, granted, you do have quite a lot of time. I like this position for Sacrifice. Going to be able to hunt down anyone playing jungle. And Xolos Lazer going to give the full site control over to Fluffy Aimers and allow the bomb to be planted. So full 5 versus 4 retake here for Xolos Lazer. They will flood into the site. Ooh, good start for Jason. Headshot onto Danico. Bezimac able to find one as well. W1 taken down. Tadazin with a trade. But the HP bars for Xolos Lazer, they're falling fast. Jason with 2. And a 4th on the round onto Zera. And that's Fluffy Aimers winning the pistol in a dominant fashion. So a very solid start to things. It's going to be a little bit difficult for Xolos Lazer. They only found 2 kills on the round. They didn't even get close to the bomb there. They went for the full retake. And they didn't get there. They all got stuck in CT spawn. They didn't even try to send anybody through jungle. Now, oh, fun times. Mac 10's out for Fluffy Aimers, and Xolos Lazer send 5 over to Cat. Just the full stack. Well, we've seen Brett go absolutely buck wild with his Mac 10 in the past. And just bowl over players. But it's going to be a little bit of a risky business here. A little bit of a shonky business. Oh, the nades fly in. W1 able to get 2 on the USP. And Tada's in with 1 as well, but Fluffy Aimers, they take heavy losses. W1 able to take down 3. Jason as well. Now Brett with the Mac 10 has to locate the bomb. It's been dropped over by B. Oh, and Fluffy Aimers, you see a little bit of an advantage toward sending the stack out onto Cat. Brett now kind of stuck behind Murder Hole. Has to just be like, all right, if I break this, they're going to know exactly where I am. Brett going to rearm with the Galil as he heads down Cat. W1. This is such a crazy pistol. Like, this is exactly the trade that works out for Xolos Lazer. There are so many situations where this Fluffy Aimers offense absolutely detonates, and destroys everyone on the Xolos Lazer side, but sending everybody out cat. Well, it works. Ooh, W1 spotted by Brett here, but it's out of time. The Molotov going to prevent the bomb plant. 4 seconds remaining. There's no time left. That kill has to happen, and it does. Brett with the kill in the last seconds of the round. Gonna win the second, but so many weapons dropped by Xolos Lazer. Pride, how's it going? Welcome in. Full save in the second means we get the full buy in the third by Xolos Lazer. Good eco management by Fluffy Aimers, though. They've got enough money to rebuy with all of the AKs they could possibly want. Ooh, good nade onto Danico. That's going to reveal his position. Now we're going to get the smoke break, but Brett doesn't need it. Yeah, I had the early night last night. Tonight, it's time to work. We celebrate good days? We sure do. Ooh, a lot of attention being given to this cat position by Xolos Lazer. W1 falls, so does Landon. Fluffy Aimers finding all sorts of picks. Brett down to 1 HP now. This is exactly the situation that Fluffy Aimers are going to be looking for after the previous round. Ooh, Lazer might peek in to A side at just the right time here. The rest of Fluffy Aimers going to make their way in. Ooh, Lazer not going to be not too interested, just kind of overwatching the site, who I think spotted out from Palace. That's going to lead to everybody bleeding into the site and Slump with a kill. Todd isn't able to trade one back. Takes that final hit point off of Brett, and now can play from Cat. Ooh, gonna go look for the save, but not gonna be even allowed to play that. Slump with a long-range headshot. Gonna now put Xolos Lazer back on notice. 3-0 in the favor of Fluffy Aimers. And Xolos Lazer gonna be feeling the crunch just a little bit here on the CT side. So now feeling the probable save from Fluffy Aimer, or from Xolos Lazer, Brett bringing out the MAC-10 once again. Gonna farm up those ecos. Brett just doing such a good job of being the eco ninja here. Makes so much money for the team. Gets to play so cheaply. It is always a fun play style. Todd is in. Taking a little bit of damage from the Molotov, a little bit of spam. Slump gonna claim the first. Lazer taken down. Now it's just the Brett show. It is the Brett show. Bringing out with that MAC-10. Fluffy Aimers. Ooh, I think they've detected a stack over toward B. Xolos Lazer gonna all rotate through CT spawn, but it's a little bit too late. Brett playing inside of jungle. Ooh, he's gonna feel the pain of those bullets. He's gonna be like, aha! See what's going on. Bomb planted. And it is looking like a probable Fluffy Aimers win. No kits on the side of Xolos Lazer. They've been kept so far back. Danico does take down Slum. That is a troublesome kill down. Sacrifice next to fall. Oh, he's still going. Everyone's chasing Danico. But he's still got gas. Mezimec, next one to peek, but it's not Danico present this time. It's Landon down to 1 HP. Gonna bait for Danico's AK. Ooh, does get the kill, but they've lost Danico in the process. But Jason gonna be the lone player standing here for Fluffy Aimers. Does have the AK, but it's gonna mean 2 rifles go the way of Xolos Lazer. Definitely a rough start to things for Xolos, but now in round 5 they will bring that op out for the first time here. But Slump going to be picking up the op for the Fluffy Aimers side. So A is not actually playing for Fluffy Aimers tonight. It's Sacrifice, so A is the coach and wouldn't normally be playing. I think there was a last minute, hey, we don't have our full 5. We're going to have our coach play. Never mind. We do have our full 5. Sacrifice is here. And he's ready to game. Aggressive push by W1 here. He's going to find his way into Palace. Jason waiting and ready. Takes him down. Slump with the kill as well. Doubles up onto Danico. And that AWP working wonders for Fluffy Aimers as Xolos Lazer. They're already just backing off, tucked tail between their legs. They'll just make their way over to B. They'll be like, all right, understandable. We will hold on to these weapons as best we can. So how's everybody's night? Because we're about to crest that halfway through the first half mark, and Xolos Lazer, they don't have a single positive player. Malzera still has not gotten on the board here. The damage has barely shown any. This is just an awful CT side. All right, good kill for Landon, picking up the kill onto Brett. But as we've already mentioned, Brett perfectly happy to pick up the SMGs. A good double for Landon to at least make this round cost a little something for Fluffy Aimers, but we will have the timeout for Xolos Lazer. So it's going to be a rough half, at least going from what we're at right now. I'm going to actually restart the overlay here just because I notice it's a little bit laggy and I'm kind of hoping restarting fixes it. Rip ADR. No. So the ADR is still saved, right? Like ADR 101 on Danico. Oh, now it doesn't show. It should be fine. All right, let's see what this op can catch here for Landon. No one going to be heading out quickly from ramp for Fluffy Aimers. Honestly, they're doing a good job of holding steady here. There's no really... Irresponsible is the first word that pops to my head, but like... disrespectful, I guess, is a better word. Fluffy Aimers are really respecting Xolos Lazer. Then again, we've also got Brett with the MAC-10 already made his way down mid. Gonna try to head on in through Connector. Oh, did he see the head of Danico there? Maybe not. Danico gonna make his way over to ladder. The smoke just separating them. Ooh, Brett finds one over by Palace, but not able to find the kill. Landon double with a kill on a Bezimac. And now 5 versus 3. Xolos Lazer with a rare advantage. W1 gonna extend it onto Jason as well. Wait a minute. Sacrifice with a kill onto Danico. There's still such a defense on the A bomb site. W1 doubles up. Or triples up. Goes for the 4th even. Alright, we're going to take a quick look and see if the damage... Okay. Alright. ADR, W1, 76. Alright, the ADR did get messed up. But hopefully it's a little bit less laggy now. But Xolos Lazer, they finally find themselves on the board. Double op setup this time around. I mean, if there's a map that you're going to want to run that double op, it'll be literally any 4-square map. Like, I was trying to be like, oh man, it's unique to Mirage, but honestly, Ancient, Dust 2, perfectly fine op playgrounds. And those ops still in play as Xolos Lazer lose 2. Fluffy Aimers only losing Brett in the process. Ooh, Mothzera rotating off. We're not getting a Cold Zera clip today. We can even see Fluffy Aimers starting to line up to push for B here, but they're not doing the rush. Oh no, this timing is awful for Xolos Lazer. They're going to have to go for the full 3 versus 4 retake. They've got kits, but it's still not something you're going to be happy with, and it looks like we're just going to get the save. A little bit of a misread there. We're just going to get the bomb plant. Fluffy Aimer is going to be gifted a nearly free round, a 2-for-1 frag situation. They are not playing on 200 ping. Xolos Lazer are in the US. Now, where the server is, couldn't tell you. But it is a server that gives the Fluffy Aimers and Xolos Lazer about equal ping. Brett, the only one with any real ping advantage. But it's a free round for Fluffy Aimers.
Terrorists win.
Honestly, not the worst save in the world on the Xolos Lazer side, though. Being able to rebuy at this late in the half is going to be extremely valuable. So, given it's only been a single round since the one that they won, I think the Xolos Lazer team can mount a good defense with these weapons. Although not if Danico is getting naded out of existence. Once again, going to be mid-control land for Fluffy Aimers. Oop, not able to find the kill. Brett going to be given a nade for his troubles. W1 with the kill on a Bezimac. Now is where things start to get a little bit awkward for the Fluffy Aimers side, losing Brett as well toward mid. Ooh, and that op going to ring out. Slumped over. Jason with the trade, though. Fluffy Aimers going to find a pretty open A-bomb site. W1 playing inside a connector here. There's going to be enough room to move around to the Xolos Lazer side. Oh, no way. W1 goes right through the smoke. Bomb down. And Fluffy Aimers move to defend, but Jason going to be sitting this one out. Sacrifice now left all on his own in the 1 versus 4. Not sure if Xolos Lazer have spotted him just yet. Nade over toward Firebox. Not going to be the right spot here. Smoke out from Mothzera. Sacrifice has to go crazy here. Xolos Lazer are just going to stick it. There's not enough time. Sacrifice, all he can do is sacrifice himself, get as many kills as he can, and W1 with the life-ending shot. So Xolos Lazer, they do pull it back. They're going to need one more round to finally cancel out Fluffy Aimers' bank account here, to try and bring it to as close to even as they possibly can. This is going to be the pivotal round here, round number 9, to see if Xolos Lazer are able to find their comeback on the CT side, or if Fluffy Aimers are just going to exert a ton of force here on T. Slump with that AWP opens things up on a connector. W1 disconnected. Hit can be recovered for Danico, but that's still a painful loss to start this one off. Ooh, and the push in. Just going to be pushing right in to jungle. Takes down Danico flying around. Bezimac with a Mac 10 kill as well, and Landon taken down. Tadazin, last player standing, but his team has fallen all around him. And it is just going to be Fluffy Aimers with the free plant here, the ability to go on a hunt. I think we're just going to hang out with Tadazin, hanging out in market, see if he gets hunted by the Fluffy Aimers side. But this is going to be 7-2 here on the T side, and the money on Xolos Lazer, they need to hold on to this M4. Oh, Bezimek about to peek out. The smoke doesn't faze him whatsoever. Takes away the final weapon from Xolos Lazer. This is going to be an awkward buy. There's enough money on 3 players for a good buy here for Xolos Lazer. W1, Mothzera, and Tadazin do have money remaining in the bank. Danico and Landon either going to be stuck with some Mac 10s, or if Xolos Lazer want to throw around some FAMASs, then they could have a few more rifles. But, I mean, the rifle is still a FAMAS, so not something that you're going to be like, oh boy, I get to use a FAMAS. This is so exciting. Don't you all love to use the FAMAS? We are going to get the fullest force buy we can possibly get here for Xolos Lazer. So, Big Jim Games, there is another game after this one. This is game number 1 of 2. There's not much of a delay on, but there is. It's going to be a little bit delayed. But yes, next game is going to be on Ancient. Ooh, wait a minute. What happened to Danico? Oh, Slump already got the kill? I was talking to people in chat, and there was a kill. Landon with the trade, though. It's all on those ops. No, there's not actually a delay on Ducky. Yeah, no, it's all good. We try to keep gambling talk out because it does make people really toxic. So I try not to bring it up too often here. You know, as somebody that is casting, I'm not betting on these teams. I'm not advising betting. It is a best of 2. It is technically 2 best of 1s, is the better way to imagine it. And Fluffy Aimers just flooding out of connector here. Good trade by Bezimek onto W1. 1-for-1 trade. Xolos Lazer now 3 versus 3 on the defense. They're going to have to go for the full retake here. Landon able to find 1, but this Molotov going to shove them right out of sight, and Jason in position to get the kill onto Tadazin. Now taken right back by Mothzera. Slump hitting boxes. I have to hold off the defense now. Mothzera playing stairs. Oh, that nade is going to reveal him. And it's going to be Slump with the kill, but Landon with the trade and the defuse. And it is going to be Xolos Lazer picking up a 3rd round. The Fluffy Aimers economy actually looking a little bit worse for wear for the first time this half. They'll have enough to go for some weapons if they want to force up here, which it looks like is going to be the case. They will take the pause to discuss. What? What? Oh. Oh. Okay, it's funny because it's Fluffy Aimers. Yes, okay. Anyway, silly names, silly things aside, Fluffy Aimers gonna spend down to 0 here. So if they don't win this round, next round is gonna be basically just pistols. But either way, getting to 7-5 on T side, gonna feel pretty good for the Fluffy Aimers side. Xolos Lazer. See what they have for us. Now, this isn't CSGO Mirage. This isn't the Mirage where the CT side is hilariously overrepresented, but look at this. Fluffy Aimers with a bait over towards A and the main bulk of their force over towards B. Gonna get the bomb down. Ooh, Landon eating a chunky nade. Losing a third of his HP, nearly. Both players for Xolos Lazer playing inside a market. The 2 versus 3 retake here. Keeping it slow. I like this position by Bezimac. It works out well. Takes down W1. Landon with the trade. But I don't think he's likely to go for the defuse. The bomb already down to 10 seconds. So Landon just going to knife the plant and get back to spawn to survive the blast. Fluffy Aimers picking up 8. Very strong first map. First half. I mean, I always say that, yeah, it comes down to the pistol, but this is still going to be a rough half to bring back. But like I was saying, this is not your CSGO Mirage, where the CT side was doing something like 9-12, or 9-6, just all the time. This is different. The smoke breaking and the smoke effects have given the T side some very powerful tools here. Hey, thank you for the raid, Hove. You got here just in time for the end of the half. Let's see if Landon gets to have his Cold Zero moment. It looks like he's not going to, because no one for Fluffy Aimers is willing to go B. They got their B site take last round. This round, they're going to just go for picks. W1 with an ambitious push through Palace. Quickly taken down. Now 4 versus 5. Danico, next one to be pushing on in through spawn. I like this off position, but Slump able to peek out a little bit too fast. Ooh, that's got a sting. Kill by Danico to keep Xolos Lazer in this. 3 versus 4 now. We're going to get the full wrap on, but sacrifice. Ooh, not able to claim it. Bezimac does finally get the trade. Brings us to the 3 versus 2 in the favor of Fluffy Aimers. Both players for Xolos Lazer holding down the B-bomb site, though. With 5-7s, Tadazin mysteriously disconnected. Fluffy Aimers are going to get the bomb plant. Not a whole lot to say about that one. A little bit of a disconnection issue. These things happen. But Mothzera with the AK. Can he open this up in such a way that Xolos Lazer get a 4th? Oh, it's a good 2 on a Bezimac and Slump. Now Brett, the last player standing here to defend, is able to take the final kill on the Mothzera. Fluffy Aimers going to give themselves a dominant first half. Raiders from Hove, thank you for stopping by. Link Airtoe, have a good evening, if that is you heading out with the Vanish. Have a good night, everybody. If you're not sticking around, if you are sticking around, I greatly appreciate it. If you do wish to continue watching the North American ECL series, I stream basically every game. By every game, I mean, you know, 1 game for each time slot. So hit me with a follow if you want to jump back in and join for more. For now, it looks like we do have a quick pause while we wait for Tadazin to return. So I get to finish up my French fries. Oh, it was Tadazin? Okay. I'm gonna be fat and I'm gonna finish up my French fries. Do you know if you'll ever cast a floofy Rainbow Six game? So, I mean, I would like to be able to move in between games. And it would be cool to cast Rainbow Six, but I have zero knowledge of the game. So I don't have a good way of being able to cast it. Like, I'm not going to go into a game that I don't know and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to talk like I know this, you know? I could give it a shot if I were to take a little bit of time to learn it, but I don't know how likely it is. Honestly, the thing that's more likely than me casting a Rainbow Six game is me reaching out to like Team Fortress 2 casters and being like, hey, how can I get involved with this? Because that would be great. AoE 2? Yeah, of course. I'll get right on that. I mean, I do my best to get on the Fluffy Aimers games. This is one night where the timing worked out. The other two games are on the main streams, and this is available for community. But a lot of the time there will be other games that I find more interesting, and I'm like, okay, someone else from Fluffy Aimers can grab it. Like, Fish has been doing a great job of building an absolute harem of content creators. Like, you look at who he's getting, it's just all women. It's all women that play Rainbow Six or Valorant. And I think there's like one that plays Counter-Strike. And I taught her how to get in for these games. And I think she's casted one of them. Maybe. I don't know. I'm a busy guy. Unfortunately, I can't get in for everything. Sadly, I'm going to be away next week, so I'm not going to be casting at all next week, but still should be some fun stuff. Anyway, pistol round. Xolos Lazer need to absolutely crack the defense if they want even a ghost of a chance, but Bezimec already with a kill on a land and a clean headshot to open up the round. Xolos Lazer going to try their luck at A, sending two players up connector. One on in through jungle. See if they're able to take out these two players. Jason playing Firebox and Slump playing inside of spawn. Might give... Oh my goodness, Slump just gonna body shot down Danico as he tries to get the bomb down. Tadazen now taking fire. Does take the kill though. Turns around 180 shot. Ooh, Mozzero with one as well. 2 versus 3. Versus the Xolos Lazer versus Fluffy Aimers. Not a situation you want to be in, but it is the pistol. And crazier things can happen. Tadazen sneaking through CT's spawn, takes down Sacrifice. Now we're into the 2 versus 2. Bomb still loose for the Xolos Lazer players. They've got almost 30 seconds, but Brett gonna take down Mozzera, and it's just Tadazen left. 12 HP, no armor, no nades. Just prayers. Just hopes and dreams that Jason will rip away. Fluffy Aimers not even allowing the bomb plant. 10-3. Off to a screaming start to their CT side. Just going to go ahead and start this one off with double digits. Allow 2 players to buy SMGs into the pistols Xolos Lazer. See if these Tech 9s are able to bulldoze a site. They're going to head right on to B. Blazing, bulldozing, bullying. I do like the push up here by Brett. This is pretty cool. Get the molly down and get himself just buy up a bunch of positioning. And Xolos Lazer, they seem to still want to do this. Brett gonna take the first. Oh, double up as well. Triples onto Landon. Pulls out the pistol. Damage onto Danico. Huge. And that's gonna phone home over to the rest of the Fluffy Aimers. It's gonna be a 4 versus 2 defense. The flash is good though. Ottoson takes down Bezimac, and Danico able to take down Slump as well. It's just Danico in the 1 versus 2 now. This Tech 9 could go crazy, but there's a lot left of the Fluffy Aimers. Ooh, Danico gonna rearm and move on over. And be in just the wrong position for Jason. So Fluffy Aimers on 11 versus Xolos Lazer on 3. Having spent nearly all their money, all they can do is just keep forcing with the Tech 9s. Oh, it's gonna be rough. Danico picking up the hero Galil. Oh gosh, are Xolos Lazer just gonna keep forcing B until the end of the game here? I don't know if I like that idea. Bezimac boosted up. Once again, Brett gonna put down the Molotov for B. Oh my gosh, through the wall, Brett gonna open up onto Danico, get this nade down. Ooh, the damage is good, but Brett's not able to turn around in time. Mod Zero with the kill, doubles up onto Bezimac. Now things get awkward for Fluffy Aimers. They lose 3. Mod Zero with the triple. 2 versus 3 as the bomb is planted. Slump and Jason. The B rush succeeds. Wow. Things get quite awkward playing 2 players Van. Slump riddled. And Jason, I think, just gonna go for the save. I love that W1 is on 1 whole hit point. Just 1. Just only the 1 hit point. All good. Apparently this is a B retake server. I'm not sure when we switched servers from a regular game. All right, Bucket, if you're going to be toxic, I'm just going to time you out. You're just about to fail the vibe check here. They weren't... It's hard... I will say it's hard to be prepared for Fluffy Aimers because they replaced 2 players this season. They... On the HLTV page for this game, they literally had their coach listed as playing for tonight and then switched him out at the last second. So it's going to be one of those, how do you prepare for this? And Fluffy Aimers have done a really good job of playing this in a very unpredictable and dynamic way. And it's going to be hard. When you lose that T-side pistol into 10 rounds for your opponent, the mental is going to be in a rough spot. And so I do think that for everything against them, Xolos Lazer have had, you know, they've had a rough one. I'm not going to say they've played super well, but I think this very easily could have gone the other direction. Anyway, yapping aside, already a kill for the Fluffy Aimers side. Jason with the kill on Atadazin to open up the round. Mod Zero with the trade. Brett trying to play the close-up position. Ooh, it's going to be the B push. Xolos Lazer, they love this spot. Jason now going to be called on to deal with this. Bezimac taken down. The Rifles able to find their homes here. Ooh, this could be rough. Jason taken down, but I don't think they know Sacrifice is here. He's only able to get 1. But now Slump has to try and win this with the Scout in the 1 versus 3. Landon to 4 HP. It is a rough spot to be in. And he's just going to go for the save, so... Having a bad start to things. Xolos Lazer starting to find their footing here on the T side. Granted, they've got a lot more T side to play if they even want to get to even, much less win this one.
Terrorists win.
We are going to have the save here for Fluffy Aimers. Money has been all but spent. Slump able to retain an M4. To hero rifle this one. But it looks like it's not even going to be pistol armor. It's just going to be maybe upgraded pistols. Jason picking up the P250. And the rest of the squad sticking with the USPs. No armor pieces available. I think you're asking for best of 1 or best of 3. It is 2 best of 1s, Zeppa. So we play, there are 2 24-round total games. And if things ended at 12-12, they play overtime. All right. Ooh, Slump actually going to be in the right position to catch something here. And Landon is the first one caught. Ooh, not able to double up. Danizen and Tadako. Wow, I reversed those completely. Tadazin and Daniko able to very severely punish Fluffy Aimers. I mean, this is just a pistol, so there's not a whole lot to talk about here. All right, Bucket, I'm just going to say it one more time. Just chill. I don't want to have to read about how you decided that the players are bots because they misplayed one round. Why don't we throw you in the server and see how you do? I bet you go 0-13. I don't even care what level you are. Ooh, good kill for Jason on the P250, able to pull out that M4. Oh, not quite able to get the kill on the Moth Zera. Xolos Lazer going to get the kills. These pistols going to go on in. Try to recover a rifle for the next round. M4 is recovered, but Xolos Lazer likely to have this one. No armor means all we're getting here is a save. Not so clutch. 07s to you as well. Xolos Lazer managing to pull up to 6. We are going to see the Fluffy Aimers economy completely rebuilt here. They're not going to have the op. But no, they are going to have the op. Oh. Risky business. Slump picking up the glass op. So this should be a fun one here. Glass op here for Slump. He's been eating some hot shots all game long here. We can see he's got nearly the top frag here for Fluffy Aimers. See if he's able to continue. Ooh, well, I mean, armor doesn't matter when you're hit by the op, so you know what? I'm gonna call it a goodbye. He died. That's fine. Still gonna be a rough situation here for Fluffy Aimers. Now 4 versus 5. Getting those lurk smokes out to try and push Xolos Lazer back just a little bit, but all Xolos Lazer have to do is push up a little bit and they'll discover B bomb site is way open. Brett playing on Cat. Not going to discover any timings here. Oh, this is dangerous here for Fluffy Aimers. They're going to allow Xolos Lazer into B bomb site nearly for free, and Danico getting another. Will the kill by Bezimac summon over Fluffy Aimers? Xolos Lazer going to get the bomb down here on B in just a moment here, just pulling everybody out onto the site. Bezimac taken down as well by Landon and Market. I think this is likely to be another save called for Fluffy Aimers, picking up that AWP once again and just running over to Palace. Ooh. Ooh. Icy shot. Right down onto Cat. But Xolos Lazer going to pick up a 7th. Oh, Sacrifice going for the sneaky defuse. The sneaky beaky. He might just have pulled Mozzera just close enough. No, this is actually just far enough for Mozzera to survive. Nobody saw that. No, nobody saw that. No, you didn't. Nobody saw that. Look. Look. I definitely thought... Look, okay. The bomb was here, right? He was, like, right here. What is this distance? What is it? Are you being serious right now? What is this bomb radius? What are we, planting nukes? $500 HP to survive there. Are we is this C4 or is it like a dirty nuke? It's a C4000. More like a T4000. That thing was a Terminator. Ooh, Slump gonna get fast boosted with the op. Oh, and he's gonna hit Landon. That's the op down for the Xolos Lazer side. It's not a cold Zera moment, but it's might be the best we're gonna get here in 2024. CS2 Mirage. Xolos Lazer. Fluffy Aimer is going for a full court press here on ramp. W1 with the kill on the Jason. Mozzera following up. Sacrifice with the trade to bring us back to 3 versus 3. The Fluffy Aimers could make their way out onto A. I like this position by Tadazen. He's all the way into Valley. Danico takes down Brett. This round is going to get a little bit awkward here for the Aimers. Oh, W1. Sacrifice just running through smoke. He's like, I heard the reload. But it was not actually the right timing. Danico with the final kill on the Slump. This map is getting so much closer than I would have expected. There's enough money left in the bank account to buy up one more time, but Fluffy Aimers, they've got half the utility of Xolos Lazer. Lump on the glass off once again. No kits. Okay, now they have a kit. Bezimac is the one to pick it up. Well, this is... Oh, no. Oh, that nade could have been so dangerous for Slump. Danico going to be the one to eat it instead, so that will give Fluffy Aimers a little bit of knowledge to where he is, and it's going to be Bezimac to claim the kill. Sacrifice joining in as well. Now, Fluffy Aimers have finally managed to spearhead through the Xolos Lazer offense. Once again, it might be Mirage. It might be a very defender-sided, but you do have to play offense on defense. Landon and W1 able to take 2 back for the Xolos Lazer side. Fluffy Aimers, they play 1 per site to make sure to hold as much map coverage as they possibly can down to a skeleton crew here. Xolos Lazer, they need to make a move down to 45 seconds. The utility, there's a couple of smoke, there's a smoke and a lot of fire left for Xolos Lazer. They could definitely make this plant a play. But look at this position. Once again, we've got Brett pushed up to all get out. Oh, but they opt too quick for him. That will open up B site for Xolos Lazer. They're going to get this bomb down. Bezimac not able to halt their advance. Oh, they nearly had the round, Fluffy Aimers, but they've got to go for the save now. The money is just not there. They're going to be on the full round loss bonus here. So they should have money in the next couple of rounds to try and break the stalemate here. Or to stop the stalemate from happening. But it is still... It's just not a CT's day. You're a CT, and you're playing Mirage. I totally cast or cursed it, apparently. Alright. Things are getting a little bit awkward on the Fluffy Aimers side. They're going to hold on to their weapons, and it looks like we're going to get the 10 to 11 full buy if we don't get the round for Fluffy Aimers. So Xolos Lazer are going to have their pick of strategy here. They can play this one fast. They can play it slow. They're going to get the nades just all towards the downrange. I like that they've thrown nades through the buildings to fake a mid aggression, and they're just sending all 5 onto A. Meanwhile, Fluffy Aimers with 3 on A, 1 connector, do have the opportunity to win this. Good trades by Jason. Brett able to take one down with a pistol, but Danazin and Danico able to take their kills as well, but Bezimac with 3. Absolutely slaying the Lazer. And Fluffy Aimers on the eco buy make their way to match point. Now Xolos Lazer have 3 rounds to catch up. Luckily, they've got the money to keep buying in. With all of the rounds they've won in a row, they're going to be feeling perfectly happy. Are they going to go for the fast B hit again? Well, Brett going to deny any sort of fast aggression here. He's just every round, Brett is like, I'm the anchor, but I still want to be aggro. Love to see it. Ooh, good nade in. Brett with the kill on the Mothzera. Now things get difficult for Xolos Lazer. 4 versus 4. Brett at Bezimac and W1 trade. Slump follows up. 3 versus 2. 3 versus 1. Slump going crazy. When in doubt, go B, but sometimes B is a land full of scum and villainy and guns and terror, and Fluffy Aimer is going to win this one out 13-9.